people texting me now talking about where the podcast at. And I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's Oz. Oz ain't here. You know what I mean? I don't know what y'all want from me. You know what I'm saying? He late. So, you know, hey, I had to send him a text like, yo, where you at? I don't know.
Yo, I just saw your text. Hold on, because the thing now is 8 minutes ago. Okay, yeah.
See.
At what's that thing say? What's 8 minutes from now? 54, 56.
If you stay ready and all you gotta do is accept, join, we in there. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to push the button.
Yeah.
Hey,
push the button.
Push the damn button. Exactly. I was ready, bro. I was ready for it. What up, Slack? How's it going, bro?
Let's see what wild stuff Slack starts off with tonight.
Every day he started with belly button lint tonight. That's what he started with. You know, it is what it is. Started off with that belly button lint. It's cool though. Not really, but you know.
What happened to the daytime stream yesterday?
I went to buy a car, nigga. I told you that.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
You know No. You didn't say when you got it. I was like, he says he's gonna do a daytime stream today.
When else would I have done it?
I don't know. People buy cars online now via Carvana.
Hell no.
I was trying to do a sponsored ad there, but I ain't got shit for them.
We ain't got
shit for me.
Yeah. I don't know about that. But yeah, moment. That's what I said. I was lying ass nigga. No. I always say I'll probably do. That don't mean I will definitely do. See, it's a difference.
So you left your hanging.
Father, old stupid ass. Yeah. Slack them.
Man said you got responsibilities, old ass.
Yeah. Slack them over here. Fucking people, wives and shit, trying not to get shot. Oh.
Yo, you be safe out there, Slackum. That's a dangerous lifestyle you live in.
Slackum's out here acting like he ain't mortal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with him.
Well,
I mean, don't end up like Young Baby out here. Young Baby got hit 42 times. 42. Young Baby got hit 42 times. Yeah. How many times he got shot?
A lot.
Check fast. You only light skin once? I don't know about that. You do some light skin shit all the time. I don't know about that. How many times he got shot? Come on. Should be easy.
35 times?
35. He got shot 35 times. There you go. Yep.
He's still alive?
Yeah, he rapping and shit. He fine. Hey, hold on. Yeah, man, check this video. It seems like you're new in Kick and still not a partner yet. I got a proposal for you. By sharing your stream to a Kick community for you to achieve your streaming goals, add me on Discord to discuss more. I will not do that, but thank you so much for stopping by Gosling Games. I appreciate you. Is it Goslings or Go Sling?
That sounds
games?
Like
follow. It does exactly. That's exactly what it sounds like. So, prayers to Kansas Chief. Who is Kansas Chief?
I mean Kansas City Chiefs.
That's not what he said though. Prayers to Kansas City. Okay, why is it prayers to Kansas City? What's going on in Kansas City?
At the parade, someone started allegedly. I think possibly 2 or 3 people started shooting at the parade. So one person died, like 10 plus people injured.
What?
It was like 20 something people injured maybe at this point.
Holy hell! What in the Boston Marathon? It was
it really
fans that started shooting. Was it really?
I don't know. I didn't really look into it as much as I should have today.
Don't tell me we got an old Glock party. No, it's too early. Too soon. I don't even know what's going on. Let me not start making names. But Glock party is a hard name though. I ain't gonna lie. Glock party is crazy. It wasn't. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. Yeah. It could be they salty, bro. It was a guy. The day of the Super Bowl, I was still working, right? And I was making fun of him because I was like, yo, y'all's slogan is ass. I was like, yo, bang, bang, Kansas gang, right? He hated that shit. We gonna win tonight. Fuck what you talking about? All this shit, right? So today he came back in the store and he made eye contact. He came back in the store to buy something. He made eye contact with me and he knew I was gonna say something about them losing. This motherfucker turned around and walked out the store. Swear to God, never came back. I was like, hey, yo.
You costing your company money now? That's crazy.
Nah. That's
Yeah,
what online is for.
Yeah, so 3 people are being detained on an investigation. 1 person passed away. 21 people are wounded by gunfire at the end of the parade. 1 of the people wounded by gunfire. 8 were in immediately life-threatening condition. 7 were in life-threatening condition, and 6 had minor injuries. So what's the difference between immediately life-threatening condition and life-threatening condition?
So I would assume like immediate life-threatening condition means like he's dying now. Like if we don't do something now, he's gonna pass. The other one, I guess, is like it's like if you had a blood clot, like yo, it's serious, but like we could wait 10 minutes to save you. You know what I'm saying? I guess. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Prayers up to them. That's right.
Facts.
That's real.
What's the deal, Levy? Yeah, we talking about the stuff going on in Kansas City. Yeah, I didn't know all of that was happening, bro. I've been out the loop. I've been at work and buying cars, so I have not been.
Plural? Damn.
Oz that roasted people, so they never called his name during popcorn reading. Oh. They didn't call his name during popcorn reading because he can't fucking read, but that's...
Hey, man. No. I took my glasses off and I was trying... Yo, it's not my fault. I took my glasses off to clean them. My bad. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, he took his glasses off and was like, it's a parade inside my city. But
I had to clean them up real quick.
It's a parade inside his city?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. What you drinking?
Some Earl Grey tea.
Really? Didn't expect that. Don't know why.
Why not? I can't man of the culture.
What culture is that? Old lady?
Hey man. It sets the mood to just after the podcast it just tucks you in, you know, just
I still read while pointing at each word. Yeah, I still be counting on his fingers and toes and shit. That nigga there.
Hey, if it's not broken, don't fix it. It's got me this far in life. Why turn against it?
So what's up, guys? It's been a couple minutes now since Oz was late, and we have a couple games to do. You know what I'm saying? We have a couple things to go over right now. As always, let's start with a little intro. First things first, I'm your host, CJ, and I just had a long ass day at work, but that's fine. Still got more stuff to do tomorrow. I want to do a day stream, just depends on how long it takes. I do want to try to do one today because it's my last day off this week, so we'll see. Don't hold me to it. Slack them, shut up. Here we go. And beneath me here in all Grizzlies gear, for some strange reason, this man is the most happy for a first round exit I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is.
I don't expect to make it to the playoffs this year, but that's all right. Shout out the Grizzlies. Astrodamus.
There you go. He does his own theme music. It's Astrodamus. Okay.
You hear the crowd going brazy. That's crazy.
I just hear your hot ass breath. That's all I'm hearing.
It's extra hot because of the tea.
Here we go. So as always, we start off with betas and shit first. Betas, demos, playtests, all that stuff. No. I just pulled it down. First things first, we got Harold Halibut. Bro, the only thing the Grizzlies is winning is the #1 draft pick. Oh shit. Anyways, Harold Halibut. Harold Halibut is a handmade.
No. Shit. You better watch yourself, all right? You better watch it. You can continue now.
Shit. Okay. Harold Halibut is a handmade narrative game about friendship and life on a city-sized spaceship submerged in an alien ocean. Oh, that's interesting. Join Harold as he explores a vibrant retro future world in his quest to find the true meaning of home. Right. Y'all funny, yo.
What up, Dirty?
What up, Dirty? What you know about that dirty stuff? Like, I love you for that. Roger, shut up. You always love Slack regardless. Pull his meat out. All right, relax. So here we go. We're gonna watch a little bit of the video.
Let's see what this demo has to offer.
Is a kind of adventure, a way of exploring lots of little worlds that exist within the Fedora. Even if one of those little worlds looks barren and uninhabitable from the outside, Usually,
They
when
are
you make
kind. They are here
contact with it,
jigging.
you'll find plenty of life and
What you
laughter
talking about?
there.
It was dancing in
Hello
the
again,
hallway
my
for a
alien
second.
fish bud.
In
Is that
little,
Chester Cheeto?
ballroom.
Too bad you
Is this
can't
a stop motion game?
Looks like it.
What the
Chester
hell?
Cheeto? Damn, look at all these awards. The fuck?
Were you? I quite wondered if maybe you'd take Harold with you.
Me? To the cave?
Yes, to investigate the source of the particles.
Hold on, what is this guy's name?
Humans are so unpredictable and complicated. There is almost nothing to understand.
Please witness the future of Fedora.
I thought you said it wasn't a vote.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna get in
not.
trouble for
I just
this.
happen to agree with
But
you.
homie looks like
Is
Adrian
that not a
Brody.
computer?
Hmm.
You may commence stage D as discussed.
Hey, yo. What in the chicken run is going on here?
Something is afoot. Too many things that don't add up.
It all
Oh, y'all
This game
got
took
science going on. Hold on a second.
Oh, shit. Why you slap this shit out of him like that? Hey, yo. Why you looking
Bro,
at him like
what
that?
is this game?
This shit hard. Characters made like celebrity deathmatch facts. I have no idea what's happening.
Yo, this man said celebrity deathmatch throwback.
That shit crazy.
By the way, he's saying he's a human.
He's saying he's a human. All right, what you think about this?
Animation wise, 10 out of 10. Like I'm impressed. I want to know what the hell this game is, because it reminded me of what is that game? That movie's like Coraline. It's like stop motion movie, I should say.
I said
But
Chicken Run. That's what it reminded me of.
Chicken Run, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen a game with stop motion
Me either.
animation.
I can't think of it. That shit is crazy. I know that took a long time.
Yeah,
I feel
like,
like
I
this
don't
whole
know.
game is action figures.
Because I don't know how this works. Like, I don't know if this is just animation or if y'all actually. Yeah, I refuse to believe they actually did stop motion for a video game.
That's
That would
what they
be
did.
insanity.
They did it. Let's see. Turn the music back on. excuse me.
Handmade narrative game, friendship, city size, base shape, 250 years of your home. Stop
Cool
motion
voice
aesthetics.
Yep. Blends drama, humor, and suspense. Yeah,
Looks like
y'all definitely check
aesthetic.
this game out. Yeah.
Wait, is Death Stranding $20? Or
It is $20.
what is it?
It is. This is Death Stranding
The
director's cut.
director's cut. Wow.
Yep. That shit crazy. So if you want to check that game out, it's weird as hell, but hey, give it a shot. Steam Next Fest loved it, and they kept the demo out longer than that. So go for it. Definitely something I'm keeping my eyes on. It's made by Slow Bros. There we go. Next up, Children of the Sun. On a deadly road trip into darkness, control the path of a single bullet and unleash a fury of vengeance on the sinister cult that ruined your life in this tactical puzzle shooter. This is by Devolver Digital. They stay doing some shooting type of games. They're pretty cool. Devolver Digital actually stopped by the channel before, so shout out them. Got no beef with them at all. Love them.
Shout out them.
Shout out them. Let's see what we got here. It sounds like some Kanye shit. Dun, 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 dun. Copyrights. We're gonna play some music here. Okay, cool. So
Yeah, prison? What's that?
I don't know, but you got one bullet, I guess.
Yeah, but what are they?
They're gonna die, is what they are. Okay. Okay, so it's like Sniper Elite, I guess, I suppose. So she's taking out everything with one bullet.
It feels like that. What's that book series? That's a movie. Wanted, where I heard curving the bullet.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's curving though, is it? Why is the car in the air? Interesting. So yeah, this is interesting. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's interesting overall. Yeah, so definitely check that out. If that's your speed, you want to give it a shot. If you like these kinds of games, go for it. Shit looks trash. Come on, Dirty. You know what I'm saying?
It looked garbage.
You know what I'm saying? I got Dirty. Come on. I want to like this, but it gives me bad vibes. Well, okay. Here we go. Evil versus Evil. Next up on the list, live out your ultimate vampire power fantasy as you carve, bite, and shoot a path through evil in this action-packed, bloodthirsty co-op shooter. Here we go. Let's take a look.
The ADS was pretty decent.
Oh shit! Should bite his neck. What is going on? Shooting looks a little stiff. Okay, so you must have crazy health because he is just running up on people.
I mean, he is possibly a vampire.
That is true. I didn't know vampires were bulletproof.
Did you think that it would be so
I mean,
easy?
unless you got a silver bullet or something.
I have not planned
I guess.
Some garlic kombucha or something.
This is the same
Yeah.
fate that the Aguirre would have met if he had opposed me.
If he had opposed me. Okay.
Man, fuck y'all, I'm prayed up. I'm out here seeing stuff I shouldn't be seeing.
What you talking about?
Some stuff on the floor. I don't know what that was. I better call it a horror crux, for lack of better words. Shout out Harry Potter. Well, that shotgun looks kind of decent.
We got some magic as well.
Yes, ADS I was like a little sluggish, but
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. I'm curious. Homie just bit into homie's neck.
There's a closed beta.
Huh.
Yeah. So, you know, if you want to check it out, see what it's hitting for, hey, by all means, sign up. You can request access right here. Shoot your way through their story as you uncover the plans of the evil Zagreus and his devoted occultists. Interesting. I don't know.
Luck needs to cook a little bit longer.
Possibly. Let's see what's next. Pacific Drive. Now, I did talk about this before.
We did talk about this one. It was last week already?
Yeah, it was last week. We talked about it then, and then we talked about it a while ago. I'm talking about it again because the demo is still available. I was thinking it was only going to be up for the Steam Next Fest, but that ended on the 11th, and it's still here. So, hey, if you're like me and you had shit to do and couldn't really get to play it, you still got time to play it. Do we need to play it again, Oz, or what?
Sure, why not? For those, I don't know if I dirty saw it already.
Olympic Peninsula, the crown jewel of the Pacific Northwest. Its unmatched views and quiet solitude offer everything you need in the most beautiful place on Earth.
There is no cause for alarm. Take shelter in the closest pocket of stability in your area, and please refrain from thoughts or memories of home.
The chain of events were in plain sight. Strange accidents leading to the government's claim of eminent domain and subsequent seizure of the peninsula. The evacuation of 100,000 people and the attempt an abject failure.
Heck yeah.
Containing the rumors that spread like wildfire.
Chart design.
It was hours before Arca came to extract us.
Some
zone secrets are best left secret.
Discovered secrets.
I don't even look up at the sky anymore.
6. Was she a myth, martyr, or monster?
5. Nothing had more potential than limb technology.
4.
And look what it did to the Olympic Peninsula.
3, 2, 1.
Uncover the past.
I have the distinct honor to introduce to you the American people.
Survive its echo.
A new scientific frontier with a raw power. The potential is limitless.
Harness its power. That tire flat as hell.
The one flat.
We welcome our Faraday future.
Pacific Drive. Comes out the 22nd. Maybe I'll try to see if I can partner with them to get this game too, because this game looks kind of far, but let's see. Okay. So there's that. And then we got one more beta demo alpha playtest thing to go through. And that's a game called Rollin' Rascals. Who's ready for this? Cool. Let's go. Rollin' Rascal.
Hold on. Bless you. You know, chat.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys. Rollin' Rascal is a high-speed action platformer that will test your reflexes and creativity as you zoom through a whimsical world in search of adventure. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. Now this is a single-player game with online PvP. This looks actually pretty cool. So let's take a look at this. This is not actual gameplay footage. All right, let's take a look. Sounds like Fall Guys? No, but it doesn't look like it. Check this out.
What? Subway Surfer, Sonic the Hedgehog,
Curiomatic presents a brand new high-speed platformer. Sonic much? Yes. With a twist. Hey Rascal, did you hear about the latest news? Online multiplayer. Hey, Dirty Mitten LaCree, thank you so much for the raid, my guy. I appreciate you. I got you with a shout out in just a second. Mystery, what's up? Look at the online PvP though. That's kind of wild, right? This is fire. Despair, what up, man?
Hey.
Rollin' Rascal.
Boogie, aka Hyperskate God.
All right, Oz. So there's a free demo. What's your thoughts on it? Come on, tell the truth. Lay it on me, brother.
It's a lesser version of Sonic, but it has
how's it lesser?
What makes it better?
PvP.
I'll repeat. What makes it better?
It's PvP. Come on, bro. Doing alright, brother. Just chilling. Finally graduated from laptop game and built myself a proper PC. Hey, my boy Despair is out here doing big things. But first things first, before we go any further, we gotta give Mr. Hold on, what is which one?
I hit him with the shout out.
You did already? Hey,
yes, sir.
I appreciate it, you guys. If you didn't already follow Mr. Dirty Mitten LaCree, make sure you do that. Next thing is Despair's in the building. It's always good to have a celebrity here with us. We got Mystery Saka in here. I don't know if she's still a rapper or whatever, but she used to be cold with them lyrics, man. I'm sure she still rap, actually. I'm gonna have her send me some music here soon. But yeah, it's ass and cheap knockoffs of a classic with online PvP. Well, it's a little different, but yeah, it is, you know what I'm saying? It's basically a Sonic. Let's not call it a knockoff. Let's not call it a knockoff. It was a Sonic-inspired game. It's a platformer. All platformers are kind of the same after a while, but they added their own twist and they added online multiplayer with an adaptive soundtrack. I like it. Happy Valentine's Day to the best co-host couple on Twitch. I don't know what he meant by that, but
old as time.
I was gonna show love to my brothers. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for real. All right, we went through a whole bunch of demos. By a whole bunch, I mean like 5. Honestly, it was like 5.
But we got some lighter night. I'm surprised.
We got some news. We got some news. Well, I didn't want to do too much because Steam Next Fest was here and we'll be here forever. So we don't need to keep going over that stuff. But we got some stuff to talk about. Also, I work at a retail store. I'm not gonna tell you guys which one. And I did some interviews today. Now, legally, I can't record it, but let's just say I asked some people about some of the Xbox drama going on, and one guy literally drove home and came back to trade in his Xbox. Not bullshitting you. This fucking happened. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start off with Oz's stuff. Adult Swim's Ninja. You take it away. What's going on, Oz?
How you gonna drop that and not go further into Xbox? Have people waiting. I am concerned. Man said he's returning to Xbox. So this new anime I've been, oh, I don't know if it's considered anime per se. It's made in America, from my understanding.
So it's a
Possibly,
cartoon. Bet.
but it's on, what's it called? Toonami, Adult Swim, Adult Swim. Ha.
Adult Swim.
What's the thing called? Ninja Kuma. I didn't hear them pronounce the name of the show. But I've watched this. They dropped the first show, I think this week or last week. You can find it on HBO Max. Show feels like it's about to be the Punisher with
So it's
swords.
from the Jujutsu Kaisen guy. Okay. Sung Ho Park.
It's action packed. It's turned up from episode 1. I was like, oh my, this is gonna be 28 midway through the third. I'm excited for the show. They only got 1 episode so far, so I'm curious to see where it's about to go. But it should be good.
Rui Hachimura got 28 midway through the third. Let's go. Slack said we both work at Victoria's Secret. That's what's up. Slack be trying on all the pink stuff. But yeah, this is dope and not at all gaming related, but it's cool. I'm glad
not at all. Let's make sure if y'all need a new TV show. Also Solo Leveling on Crunchyroll is pretty good. It's like 7 episodes in, I think.
But I got you though. I got you.
Treat yourself.
Remember, guys, I am trying to get Crunchyroll on board for May for anime. See if I can work some kind of deal out with them. So that could be the way we tie this in. I'm not gonna do that though. Nothing's been set in stone, and I haven't gotten a single email back. But I'm gonna keep trying because anime, I want it to be big, and if we can get some kind of Crunchyroll deal on the books, I want to definitely do that. So we're working on it. Next. Whoa, this is small. Let's go here. Pause. Helldivers 2 review. The most fun I've had with a co-op shooter since Left 4 Dead.
Now, this is just a talking point for me. Boy, oh boy. If y'all haven't played or watched any gameplay of Helldivers, you should. It's a $40 game that we have featured on this podcast before when we talked about like, oh, how's it gonna be? And I was like, we watched the trailers for it. It looked fun just because like it looked like another version of Starship Troopers with their humor aspects of it, and you're killing bugs. Turns out you're killing more than bugs. They're robots that shoot to kill. From what I've been seeing, tweets, what do they call it? Robot Vietnam. Let me actually put a tweet in here for you guys to show you guys and put it on Twitch.
Okay.
To show you guys some gameplay of this game. It's a $40 game that really feels like it should be a $60 game. Damn near 70. It has had its fair share of bugs, but it looks like they're working them out. Yeah, you legit start going crazy trying to survive.
Oh my!
Against the robots, them robots going crazy.
That's insane. Oh my!
No, it's just pure combat. Up to 4 people playing it. For the most part, running it with like just 2s. But 4s, I guess, it's the opposite. Chaos, bro.
Oh my gosh!
Like higher you go, you get more perks. I think they're called stratagems. So you can call in better equipment, etc., better weapons, better let's say like missiles to come help you out, because woo, it's just non-comic Borderlands. Ninja, I just have not played enough Borderlands. So that's
not true. Don't listen to Ninja.
Time. I've only played Borderlands, I think 3 with y'all once, and it didn't seem the same. But Austin played enough. But yeah, if y'all haven't checked out Helldivers 2, y'all should really give it a little look-see.
I will after Black History Month, but then also I have Dragon's Dogma. So maybe April. I don't know.
I ain't mad at you.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but I definitely would play it off stream though if I had it.
Is Roger's Pal World server still up? I know y'all be busy. I'm just like, hold on.
It was last time I checked, but I haven't played with Roger in a while. Pause. All right, next up, the fantastic forecasting and new release date revealed by Marvel Studios.
Man, for those who don't know, Marvel really keeps talking about. Oh, what is she doing? Her teeth?
I don't know. She's doing something. She's going in. Oh, don't put
she
it back
got
in
it
your
out.
mouth though. Don't
But
put it
I got distracted. My bad. I apologize, ma'am. But yeah, if y'all look forward to Fantastic Four, it should be coming out July 2025 with a Mr. Pedro Pascal playing Reed Richards, a Miss Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. I believe that is a Mr. Ebon Moss Bachrach as Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, and Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. So I'm very curious to see all these people actually as Fantastic Four characters because, as you know, the Fantastic Four movies in the past have not been fantastic.
And there's been like 4 of them, ironically.
Yeah, no pun intended. But yeah, I'm very curious to see. Okay, I think I was talking to my friends about it earlier. He was like, I have to apologize to Mr. Pedro. I didn't. I when I saw him casted as Joel in Last of Us, he didn't want it. And I was like, hold on, just let Pedro eat. Let's see what happens. And Pedro proved him wrong. So
He also proved him wrong with the Mandalorian.
I have thoughts on that. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
He did good as the Mandalorian. What are you talking about? That man
I have thoughts
single-handedly.
on that. I'm gonna leave it alone.
That
I'll come
man
back to that one later.
single-handedly built the empire that we know as Disney Plus by himself as the only front-running show they had for quite a while.
What's Disney Plus again? That Hulu thing?
They own it.
That kid version of Hulu?
They own Hulu.
I know. It makes me sad most days.
Shouldn't. Should make you feel all warm and tingly inside.
Hulu back in the day, boy. I was back in like high school, back in the day. In college, it had like 3 different people owning Hulu. Just new content all the time. It was cheaper. But yeah, back to this. So you have to wait another year. 2025 should be a host of some decent films. Fantastic Four, the last Spider-Man with Miles Morales in it. Something else. I think like 2 other movies that are really big.
How are they still coming out with all these movies if ain't nobody writing movies?
I mean, they're catching up now. They're catching up, trying to catch up now.
I'm just saying, for a writer's strike, it seems to be a lot of shit coming out.
I mean, you could be on strike and still write. You just keep it to yourself.
But ain't nothing coming out. Things are coming out now. I thought
stuff,
people was on
stuff's
strike.
coming out. You can be on strike and still have stuff slated, like still have scripts written. You just like the strike affected movie production because in multiple phases. Like you need to supposed to have a writer on set when you're filming stuff because you can alter content. Well, okay, this actor should actually say the line like this, make it better for the delivery. So
Like
the writer's
the
strike
good neighbor, State Farm is
affects
there.
it multiple ways. Christopher Waltz. No, someone else. Dude from.
No.
Dude from. He was a Krill, and he was a Krill in. What was that movie? Sam Jackson, Secret Invasion. The Krill that died. He had put out a statement like, "Yo, I would give all my teeth, etc., something like that, to play Doctor Doom." I'm just like, bro, what's up with you? One,
They're gonna go get somebody like Henry Cavill. They're gonna go get somebody like
I
Henry
think
Cavill.
Henry's off of superhero movies. He's all about his. What is he trying to do? It was a 400k
Warhammer, Space Marine.
Warhammer. There we go.
But he grew up playing Warhammer, so he might actually try on this one.
John Hamm. I like John Hamm. I don't know if I could see him as Doctor Doom.
You know what I really
Waltz,
want?
possibly.
I want to see.
Sorry, Christoph.
I saw the movie Arkansas. I saw the movie Arkansas.
Arkansas, got you.
With Vince Vaughn and Liam Hemsworth.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was actually a phenomenal movie. And it was an action movie, kind of, sort of. And I will say this. After seeing that movie, and after seeing The Most Dangerous Game, I still say Henry Cavill could play The Witcher pretty well. I mean, not Henry Cavill. Liam Hemsworth. I still say he could play The Witcher pretty well. Vince Vaughn could work. Vince Vaughn was great in the movie as a drug dealer. He was great. Henry Cavill was the only good part of Netflix
weight in movies.
Oh yeah. Aside from some of the costume and visual design, the writing was awful, not amazing. Acting, Henry genuinely cared about doing Geralt justice. Liam Hemsworth has played in other things that made me go, you know what? He's actually pretty good.
Like,
I just told you, Arkansas, and The Most Dangerous Game.
Productions I haven't seen.
I played The Most Dangerous Game on stream. We watched it together. People agreed he did very well.
Liam,
the one where he had to stay within the city limits, and they were hunting him, and if he survived, he got like a couple $1 million. Yeah. Yeah, Vince Vaughn as a drug dealer was very believable. And then there's that movie where he was in prison and trying to break out and shit. Vince Vaughn actually does very well in action movies too. It's not just comedies. So I wouldn't mind him. He's actually pretty solid.
He was in Hunger Games?
Liam
Hemsworth? I'm about to look. I cannot remember who he looks like in Hunger Games. Yeah,
I don't either. I don't know what anybody looks like in Hunger Games except Jennifer Lawrence. That's all I got.
I just remember him from Independence Day Resurgence. And I was like, ugh.
I didn't see that one. I didn't want to see that one anyway, and it was going to be trash regardless. It was going to be trash regardless.
So sad.
Yeah, but
tragedy.
Watch Arkansas in The Most Dangerous Game, and tell me he didn't fucking kill that role. He went crazy, and I was like, whoa! If he can bring that intensity to Geralt in The Witcher, he'll be solid. I actually really enjoyed him in Arkansas. Like, he was smooth with it. So he held his own on the screen with Vince Vaughn. And if you've never seen Vince Vaughn act seriously, not doing like comedy shit, he's fucking great. Like, me and Ninja were talking about that before. His serious roles, he kills his serious roles.
A lot of people have a hard time taking him serious.
Vince Vaughn?
Case in point. Yeah, a lot of people have a hard time taking him serious. Because we know him from most of his comedic roles.
Nah. You just ain't seen his serious shit. When you see his serious shit, it's different.
I mean, he was more serious in, what's that TV show called? The second season of True Detective. He was playing a more serious role.
That's a TV show, bro. It's not a movie.
It was a drama, and people have a hard time taking him serious. Some people have a hard time taking him serious, yeah, because you get typecasted after a while.
Ninja, what's the movie where he was in prison, where he was a boxer?
I know
he came out there giving niggas hands.
Yeah, about too.
That shit was crazy. Like, bro, he's nice. He is nice. I was really surprised. The other person I feel like they don't take super seriously, Brawl in Cell Block 99 came out in 2017. Yeah, that shit crazy. That was really good. And then Arkansas was solid as a drug dealer, because he was like subliminally dropping messages, and it showed like him having to go at people and stuff in the drug trade, and certain bodies he was catching and shit he was doing. He was killing it, bro. Like, it was nice. It was really a surprise, for real. And there's another person I was thinking of that can flip the script and do some serious shit. Who am I thinking of? I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out later. But anyways, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in from Instagram and all that. We're just discussing some movie shit real quick. But next up, Sony says the PS5 is approaching the latter stage of its life, according to IGN Daily Fix.
I looked at this very briefly today. And I was like, whoa, how many years has it been? What do you guys mean, Sony? We're in the latter stages of its life already.
When did it come out?
I think 2020.
So that makes sense. Console generations usually only last 7 years. If it came out in 2020, then
bro, already? Like, I swear we just started getting this consistently like last year. Now on the latter stage, I'm like, okay.
Don't read that.
I'm trying to think. Don't read what?
Don't read what Ninja said. It's okay. Just keep going. We don't have to talk about it. I said don't read it. He stops to read it. Oh my gosh.
I had to now. You drew attention to. Can I start reading it before and I stopped?
Just don't read it.
I don't know why they think of something else, but I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, what are they gonna bring to the table next? One, And then 2, I think they were talking about they don't have for Sony their exclusive games. I think they only have like 1 or 2 coming out this year, or it's under 4 coming out this year. I was like, wow,
What up, Mission Lock
that's
D?
it from Sony. I was like, okay, but this is weird to me that we're already in the latter years of this and people still don't have it. Breaks my heart.
Yeah, it's weird because they messed up their own production, and then COVID got them messed up, and then by the time
really
people had it,
up.
a year or 2 had gone by, and they were like, "There's no real console sellers," and then boom, they started hitting us with crazy amounts. It just feels like this one should drag out for like 10 years instead of 7, because it feels like everybody doesn't have it for real.
I'm like, okay, if you were like halfway through, okay, latter years means okay, y'all pushing out, y'all gonna be sending out demo units soon for the PS6, whatever they want to come out with next, to studios to start developing with. So that's interesting to me. But hey, I guess we're in the latter years.
I guess
what
so.
Xbox news you got for me now that the drama that I'm missing?
We'll get into that. Actually, you know what? No. We'll get into it. I got something else before that. All right, here we go. First of all, I'm looking at this right here. Xbox reportedly has no plans to stop making consoles. Make up your fucking minds, bro. Make up your minds. They said they were going to stop making consoles because they're not selling consoles. And now all of a sudden they have no plans to stop making consoles. I don't understand what they're doing. Did they not say numerous times they were thinking about getting out of the console making business, and they weren't seeing any returns really? They weren't really keeping up with Nintendo or with PlayStation. They were going to stop making consoles potentially, and now all of a sudden they have no plans to stop making consoles. What are we doing? This is what I get frustrated with. Xbox fans, people who love Xbox, listen. If you're gonna tank, then tank. If you're not gonna tank, then compete. Do something. You have to figure out what you're gonna do. Don't halfway compete and halfway tank. You're not gonna get anywhere. This is stupid. If you're gonna stop making the consoles, then figure out a way to focus on your cloud gaming or push your stuff out to other people and get people like on board with your marketing team, or figure out ways to still be a staple in the gaming community, whether it's making Game Pass like a platform for everybody or something. Figure out what you're gonna do. And if you're gonna create consoles, then focus on I don't know, fucking games. Like I don't know what they're not understanding.
They keep
there.
buying studios, so I don't know what else they've got planned.
They're buying studios, but I said it again. What's up with the games?
Out of business?
Where the games at? I'm not understanding.
I mean, this technically should be their year because, like, as you can see in the top left, that's what I was trying to say. Sony says PlayStation has room. Oh no, it said that it doesn't have any like major games come out this year from them. So Xbox, if you have anything in the tank that's not Redfall 3, put some heat out.
I was gonna do something else, but since you said that, let's just go here. Xbox everywhere is possibly happening, okay? Sony, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch get ready for first-party games from Microsoft Gaming. Let's start this off with what games are allegedly coming to rival consoles, the Sony PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch. Sea of Thieves. 50-point W today, really? Sea of Thieves, Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush. How do you feel about this? Most people should feel good about it. Let us tell you why that may be. So let's get ready for this Xbox fanboyism coming our way. This is great for both Microsoft Gaming and Game Pass, as well as developers, and finally good for you, the community, that plays these games as their communities grow. It's especially great for games like Sea of Thieves, a multiplayer pirate game whose player base will objectively grow as a result of this move should it occur. We've seen some speculate that this so-called slippery slope would be the doom of Xbox. I agree with that. But we have a retort for you, Debbie Downers. I'm listening. Do you believe that a random fellow nerd on an app simply named X, or Microsoft, one of the world's most successful corporations worth over $3 trillion? Listen, just because Microsoft as a company is worth this much money does not mean they know what they're doing in gaming. Those two things don't correlate. Game Pass and Xbox have been bleeding money.
Xbox division are two different things.
Two different things. I don't think this person understands. This is the fanboyism I was talking about. They have a
That's
better
like
sense.
Amazon and Twitch are two different things.
One is just owned by the other. It doesn't. They're not the same
Amazon
thing.
owns Twitch, and Twitch is bleeding money.
Has a better sense for which strategy Microsoft Gaming should follow in order to attain their internal goals that you're mostly unaware of, other than surface level generic and publicly stated ambitions. Also, are you aware that the largest company in the video game industry is essentially a holding company and publisher, not a hardware focused company? This does not matter. This would only matter if people were like, yeah, this thing has games, but it's glitchy hardware. They need to fix. No, you have fine hardware. There's nothing wrong with the hardware. The problem is the software because you got no fucking games. But let's keep going. Sir, we'll put 1,000 down on option number 1. Yeah, super fanboyism shit. Additionally, niche titles like Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment are a perfect fit for this strategy, as their player bases likely taper off much faster than other first-party titles. Yeah, because they're not as good. Okay, let's keep going. They objectively don't rock as high as a concurrent player count, and don't spike back up as often as other higher profile single player first party games such as Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, The Outer Worlds, or the much anticipated fantasy RPG from Obsidian Entertainment, Avowed. Now this right here is another problem I have with Xbox, because I'll say it again. You gave me an 8-minute trailer and then you fell off the face of the earth. Where is Fable? And can anybody tell me what the fuck happened to Fable? Where is Fable? No?
You've been talking about this for
I'm just saying, you keep saying you're gonna have games, you release a trailer for the game, and then you just calmly slide away where the game has no new news and we don't know what's going on. Where is Fable? That's all I want to know. In business, we call this a nothing to lose move. That's cap. These niche first-party titles have a shorter than average player base longevity among other first-party games developed by Microsoft Gaming. Couple that with very little long-term demand due to the shortened lifespan of its player base, and you start to see these games are unlikely to convert PlayStation and Nintendo users to the Xbox ecosystem after the initial launch period of the game. They're also less likely to do that as well. What? When the developers and Microsoft Gaming see that they don't stand to gain anything by staying exclusive down the road, okay, and also don't stand to lose anything by putting it on a competing platform, and as a byproduct can create new demand where there previously was little to none for the title, you start to see the strategy make sense. People like games, ha 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 ha. Not every game needs to be an eternal cash sink. What do you mean by that, Night Animate? Please explain. It's layered, complex, and dare I say it, they have to take it case by case. Not just because that's a great tried and true cop-out, but because it's true. Video games. You never know when one might make it big time, fail miserably, or simply do just what you expected them to do, which is the least expected outcome of all. It's objective that this strategy increases revenue by a fair, a good, or possibly even a great amount, especially when your competitors' console hardware install bases are like yours, but hooked up to the same multiplier that Tony Hawk's Skateboard is hooked up to in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Since it will objectively increase revenue by at least a fair amount on existing titles, this will only be the beginning. Should this occur, we expect for many video games from the Microsoft Gaming catalog to continue to land on competing consoles. The question is, will they stick with spreading the same niche single player and multiplayer games to these third-party consoles? Or will the team at Xbox eventually take AAA mega hits such as Elder Scrolls 6 and turn them into super mega hits by having them go multi-platform? Speaking of AAA games, there is ample proof through the recent Insomniac leaks, along with statements from the industry. Holy crap, they're still going. What? Industry veterans that the costs of developing AAA games has been doubling every generation. I'm gonna read it how they wrote it. For some time now, this is a major. Ain't no way this nigga typed all this. Bruh, what else is he talking about? Let me see. Game Pass, for example, very playable, almost anything, blah, blah, blah. After all, this nigga talking about Razer and Dell. Listen, this is a dumb decision. But first of all, Oz, what do you think? What do you think? While we let DK or Night Animate further type it out, I'll let you, say whatever you gotta say, Night Animate. When it comes up, I'll read it. But Oz, what do you feel about this decision?
for them bringing Game Pass games to PlayStation and Switch.
Yep.
And possibly an Xbox Everywhere app.
Sure.
Is it the Xbox Everywhere app one? If they just make Xbox Cloud. If they just push more games, I guess, to the Xbox Cloud, that'd be cool. Because you have people who play Xbox on their, let's say, MacBook, via their browser. That's cool. Maybe even like if I can have an app like a Fire Stick, an Nvidia Shield, Apple TV, whatever thing you can use to stream to your TV. If I connect the app to that, a controller to that, that could be cool. And technically, if I could do this also, cloud gaming brought to the Switch, that'd be cool because the Switch is mid. Shots at Nintendo. Them bringing that over to PlayStation, that just seems silly. Now, them bringing their games over to Sony, financially, depending on how much it costs, that makes sense. Like, if they bring over the right games, but also what games is Sony really looking for? I guess Hi-Fi Rush is a fun game, so I've been told, and a really good game, so that makes sense. Their catalog is weird because they are spending bands buying up developers. Bethesda, what is it? Whoever owns Blizzard, or is Blizzard the top dog in that one?
Activision, Blizzard,
yeah,
and King. People forget they own King.
Yeah, and whoever else they have, it's like, okay, you guys have a decent amount of developers in general. Like, was it whoever makes, not the people who made Halo, but whoever they still own. I forgot if it's Bungie or was it 843, whatever the number is. They have one of those still. Y'all have studios to make games. Y'all just need to actually pump out good games. Like, this is gonna be a easy one, but like Helldivers 2, I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it is. It's a $40 game. It's on PlayStation and PC. Y'all could have exclusives that are $40, etc., on PC and Xbox that are just good games. You just gotta pump out some good games people want to buy. Y'all shouldn't have done Game Pass, respectfully, or at least not this early, because like, boy, if you don't pay for that game, like I'm paying $10 a month to play games here and there. Granted, yeah, because like normally I would have spent $60, $70 per game. Like, how many games did I buy last year on my PlayStation? At least 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that's close to $200. What, $280 if they're all full price. Xbox is getting maybe $120 from me. That's chopped. Best luck. I mean, yeah, y'all could possibly sell more games, pushing some of y'all catalog to PlayStation and Switch, but I also don't know if who's footing that cost, because are these developers you own that you have to pay them to port it over to PlayStation? I mean, if it sells numbers, I guess sure. I think they had a really good thing going with Steam, and if you do Steam or PC and Xbox exclusives, that could be really good for y'all. But best luck to y'all. Y'all obviously are conceding.
This is so dumb to me. First of all, this is yet another example of them tripling down now on Game Pass. They just will not turn away from this business model, and I don't understand it. The business model has proven for the entirety of the console generation that it really doesn't work. If you are a consumer, it's okay, but let's be honest, the first few years of Game Pass, it was just clearance bin games. And yes, I'm gonna say clearance bin games. They had games on there that you could find at GameStop in the $5 bin. They were literally clearance bin games. These games came out years and years and years ago. They were $4 to $5. And people were paying all this money every year to play these same games. And it's like, yeah, they won awards. like in 2013 when they released, bro. It's like 2020. I don't give a shit. I don't want to pay for this. So I kept canceling Game Pass, and every time I thought a new game was coming out that maybe I want to play, I'd be like, I'll do the dollar deal. I'll play it on there, see what else they got. Then I get bored and then I'd cancel it again. So they're tripling down on Game Pass now. That I will say, I have admitted before, games like Lies of P, other games have come out where I say, okay, these are some good value games, but they're so far in the hole now. What are they going to do to climb out of it? Remember, they were down like $10 million last year. We were saying how they were bleeding out money by choosing to go the Game Pass route. And I didn't understand how that model was going to sustain itself, because if you were making money your first 2 years or so with clearance bin games, and people were paying all this money to get these clearance bin games, and you weren't having to foot the cost of any of these new, these new games coming out being developed, now you're dropping them for free. And a lot of these games are single player story mode games, whatever the case may be, like Hellblade and stuff. There's no transactions that are going back to Microsoft. I don't understand how they're paying these people. And apparently, motherfuckers ain't getting paid like that. They're just losing money. So it just didn't make sense to me. I'm not understanding where Microsoft is necessarily making all the bread back. And you're still having, like, in a vacuum, I could see that. If everything else in the world stops and stands still, Game Pass makes sense. But that's not how it works. You got Breath of the Wild, you got Tears of the Kingdom, you got all these other games coming out that are Sony exclusives, like Spider-Man and stuff. So where your competition is still stacking up and producing games at a faster rate than you, and people who, let's say they have enough money to buy one game, are choosing to buy the other games on other platforms over your game, because it's either one, taking too long, or two, they may not like the game, or whatever, the reviews come out and the game is mid, like Redfall and shit like that. Or, fuck it, Game Pass is here and I'm just not gonna play it. I just don't care about the game. So it's, to me, it doesn't make sense. The next thing I don't like about it is there's always been the same criteria when it comes to judging how good or how bad a console is. They judge the controller, they judge the hardware, they judge the games, a couple other things, but those are the main things, right? Xbox has always been, on paper, the better hardware. Now, we have talked about articles and they've denied it. There's been several articles and developers coming out saying, hey, it's a lot harder to port our games to Xbox because of whatever reason. I don't know what's going on with the hardware there, but especially going to like the Series S and the Series X, because those are two completely different things. There were certain issues with certain games, like when they tried to do 2K back in the day. 2K was saying it was harder to run it on the Series S than the X. People were having all these issues because they were saying the hardware differences is weird. Whereas on the PlayStation, doesn't matter if you get the digital or the one with the disc, it's the same console, same power. One just has a disc and one doesn't. Okay, so the way they judge the console a lot of times is by the games. Based on the games, Xbox is losing tremendously. That's why they're losing a bunch of money, because they don't have games. And a lot of people, and I'm not talking about, somebody likes this one specific niche game. The mass of people who play games are choosing every other platform over Xbox substantially. The numbers substantiate this. This is a proven fact based on numbers, that people just don't give a shit about the Xbox exclusives. So now you're going to be judged probably not even as your own console, because now you're giving up your right to have exclusives by giving those exclusives away to others. They're no longer exclusives, they're inclusives. That makes no sense. So how do they judge you as a console from now on? Are you just conceding that you're not even trying to be one of the main competitors anymore? So now it's just Sony and Nintendo? Is that what's happening? Because if you don't have exclusives, how can we judge you? That was one of the knocks on Google Stadia. Well, it's not really a console. One, because there's no console box, and two, because there's no games. They came out with one game called Guilt. Nobody bought it. That was the end of them, because they judge you based on the games, then the exclusives. Another thing is, what is the point of the deal? Okay, I get it. You want to make more money for these games, like the developers like Bethesda that put out Starfield and shit. You're like, okay, maybe I can get a couple $1 million over here and over there, right? But the deal, as far as you as an Xbox fan, doesn't make sense, because it's not being reciprocated, right? Let's just throw this out there, because I think this could be Xbox's potentially best game. Indiana Jones. Let's say Indiana Jones is an Xbox exclusive. Now, with these new deals with Xbox Everywhere or whatever the fuck, let's say they say, hey, PlayStation, you guys can also have Indiana Jones. Sony's gonna say, hey, thanks, man, we appreciate that. And then somebody like me or CB or whoever is gonna go buy Indiana Jones, and that's cool. And then Spider-Man 3 is gonna come out, and they're gonna say, "Hey, we gave you Indiana Jones. You want to give us Spider-Man 3?" And Sony's gonna say, "Fuck no." And that's gonna be the end of that. They're not gonna do that back. Sony's already said, "We don't give a shit what you talking about. We don't want to do that shit." When they were trying to push cross-platform, yeah, we don't want this shit. Like, we don't have to give you anything.
By Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It doesn't make any sense to me, because it's not like they're gonna suddenly port Breath of the Wild on there for Xbox, man. It's not like you're getting stuff in return. These guys are not agreeing to it because they have their own working, substantiated exclusives. So Xbox is, once again, like you said, conceding that they're just not gonna compete, which is weird. This is them admitting and throwing in the towel. I do not think this is a smart move if you want people to believe in Xbox. Let me ask you this. If you're gonna put your exclusives for, let's say, on PlayStation, because even if you did port your exclusives over to Nintendo, they're gonna look like Nintendo games. So let's say all your exclusives from now on go to PlayStation. Why do you need an Xbox at all? I mean, let's be honest. Because remember, Game Pass is already on PC. Like 99% of the stuff you would ever play is already on PC. If you're a PlayStation player, you're like, man, it just costs too much to get into a PC right now. I could spend $500 from my refund check or from my tax money and get a PlayStation 5, and I can play every single game on Xbox and PlayStation. I'm good with that. I don't really care about Switch games. Why would anyone choose to buy an Xbox? This is where I'm having a hard time. So if you thought sales were going to plummet now, they're already going down. They're already not substantial at all in comparison to the others. Why would anyone in their right mind buy an Xbox if all of your stuff's going to be going somewhere else? That I don't understand that either. So when I interviewed a guy today, because he was looking at storage for his Xbox. Right, this is the story from earlier at work. The guy was looking for expansion. He was wanting to get like a 4 terabyte because he was like, I got all these games and I play a lot of this stuff, and me and my kids, we share. We got one Xbox. Okay, cool. Here go to storage. I said, but hey, I got a question for you. How do you feel about what Xbox is doing with their exclusives? You know, they're gonna be porting a lot of them over time to PlayStation and stuff. And he looked at me and he said, what do you mean? I said, well, Sea of Thieves, Hi-Fi Rush, you know, there's talks of possibly even Indiana Jones, maybe Starfield, going to PlayStation. Nothing's been set in stone yet, but that's what they've been pushing for a while. Lots of leaks and rumors have come out saying that they're gonna do this. And he said, is that real? I said, I don't Google it. I keep seeing articles and stuff about it. So then the guy goes, yeah, nah, I'm just gonna put this back. He put the expansion drive back, and he went home and got his Xbox and traded it in and just got a PlayStation. There's no point. What do you need it for? So I don't understand. It's just like it's like a $300 paperweight. That's how I feel. This doesn't make any sense. And they keep pushing it.
Friends who keep buying the new Xbox.
Yeah.
I keep trying to push them over to PlayStation. I know one guy, he rarely uses his PlayStation. It really makes me sad. I'm like, bro, we have the same games. Just playing on PlayStation. But I think 2K, because him and his boys are on 2K.
Yeah.
So you want to switch? I'm like, they like to put your game. I'm like, bro, you
It's
guys
crossplay.
can play it on the PlayStation. What's the issue
crossplay
here?
now. Xbox
You got
push
the whole
crossplay.
party chat and stuff.
Man, they don't use Discord and shut up. Listen, I think that now that Discord is on PlayStation, and they already kind of had that on Xbox, I believe. I'm not 100% sure if it was Discord or just another service, but if it's on PlayStation, it could be on Xbox if it's not already. You should be able to partner with Discord if you haven't already, just to make a party, then it won't matter which one you're on. I personally think there's no reason to buy an Xbox. I've already said that before, but I've never believed that more than now. Like that, you know, Indiana Jones had me thinking, man, that could be the first thing that really sells for Xbox. And they're like, yeah, let's give it to everyone. And I'm like, who is making these decisions? I just don't think that makes any sense. That makes no sense.
The game itself didn't amaze me, so it's just like, okay.
Indiana Jones?
Nah, not at all.
What?
I looked at it, I was like, it could be alright. It just didn't wows me.
Jazz needs to step up and give THT some more minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah. So to me, it don't matter. This is weird. This is a dumb decision by Xbox. I think this makes no sense at all. And people are already pissed. So the reason this article came out is because a lot of people were complaining about it, and there's an article that came out that said people are literally selling their Xboxes. And I thought it was interesting that without the guy knowing any of this other stuff, I just told him what this thing said, and he did exactly that, because there's no point. He was like, I don't understand what they're doing. So I'm glad I jumped off the bandwagon a while ago, and eventually
Did he ask his kids like, yo, y'all care about this? Because I have a save still. Like, hello, y'all, where you guys going with my stuff?
Ninja says Xbox, I think, is more focused on creating a next generation of gaming and gonna make their money off of accessories.
Sure. Okay. GameStop.
Okay, Catholic. I didn't know that, but hey, thanks for coming out right here on the podcast. We appreciate you. Imagine they make an Xbox exclusive playable on PlayStation. That's not an exclusive then. Don't use the fancy words, but they make a special controller for that game. See, but it's not an exclusive if it's on other platforms, right? They tried to redefine the word. First of all, they said it's an Xbox exclusive, meaning it's only on the Xbox. Then they changed the verbiage to say it's a Microsoft exclusive, so that could also be on PC. So then PlayStation said, all right, we're gonna sign a deal to make our stuff go on Steam and on PC as well. So now it's PC doesn't count, it's only console versus console. So that your exclusives are identified now by the console that it's on, not necessarily whether it's a PC port or not. So PC players get everything. Now you're saying, all right, well now it's an Xbox exclusive ported over. That's not how that works. So I'm not gonna give them that. There is no such thing as an Xbox exclusive that gets ported to PlayStation. Once it gets ported to PlayStation, it's just a game.
No, exclusive, yeah.
Yep, that's the definition. It's just a game now. So they're losing all their exclusives that they port over to me. That makes no sense. And PlayStation don't even need that, because they just gonna rip off Splatoon with foam stars and shit. So
hey,
there you go.
Makes money.
There you go. They got Power World is not an Xbox exclusive. It just happens to only be on Xbox right now. It is not slated to be Xbox exclusive, and PlayStation has already talked to them about porting it over.
That's a timed exclusive at this moment.
It's a timed exclusive, but on accident. On accident. They are not bound by anything. They can port whenever they want. Next up, though, Mortal Kombat, but it's Disney. All Xbox got to do is prioritize couch co-op. Nah, then they gonna fight Nintendo. That's a super lose. Look at this, bro. Mortal Kombat, but it's Disney. Look at that shit. Oh my. Oh my. Nope, copyright.
I have seen some of these for like Mortal Kombat. But I didn't see Disney only. This is wild.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is wild, bro. You don't even know who you are, head ass. You feel me? That shit is fire. I don't know what's going on here. I don't want to watch that. I'm not gonna lie. That was weird. But that's crazy.
What are you into, sir?
This is YouTube.
Disney, yep. They're going crazy.
They going wild, bro. This is crazy.
Modders, I'm assuming these are modders on PC. I keep seeing these pop up. Like what did I see today? Velma versus Daphne earlier, and I was like, what is going on here?
I be seeing the ones where Daphne be like, yo, you gotta arch your back like this, Velma. That shit ugly.
This is a Mortal Kombat video or something else?
I'm just saying that's what the Velma shit. Modders are the GOAT. Facts. If Xbox really wanted to make a comeback, just take all your games and make it available for modders and have free reign over it. Be like, hey, I don't actually. I sent that to you. What is going on with this fingernail? All right, let's stop that. Here we go. Next thing is, Oz, you might know about this. They sent me an email, so I talked to these people. East Coast Game Conference. So East Coast Game Conference, or ECGC, something that we do out here in North Carolina and Raleigh, actually. Shut up, no. It's something that we do out here in Raleigh, North Carolina a lot of times, where it's like its own game event, game, whatever you want to call it. Kind of like E3, but way smaller. You get a bunch of developers and stuff. They give away stuff. They talk to you about what's going on in the world of gaming. You get demos and trials and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So apparently they took a break this year for 2024. They are saying that they want this to grow and become one of the premier gaming things, essentially. So they're working on something, and it's going to be a whole new reimagining for late 2025, which is cool because I always thought ECGC was dumb. It was in the middle of the week, and if I wanted to go, I would have to like take off work. Whereas Playthrough was over the weekend, and it was really good. It was just kind of small, but it was where I met like Funcom, for example, who does to the frame. Okay. You got some admirers there in chat. That's what's up. Shut up. Anyways, yeah. So he's at the fame. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying.
My head, man. My bad.
Playthrough was dope. ECGC I never got to go because of the time of when it was coming out or whatever. So interesting that this is gone this year. I wonder what else is getting canceled this year. But I do wish that this would become, because there's no reason why Raleigh can't hold one of the biggest gaming events. Honestly, Raleigh is.
It gets Dreamville, so.
Yeah, we get Dreamville, but he's from North Carolina, so that's understandable. I just feel like we could do more in the world of gaming because we have in Raleigh, we have Ubisoft, we have Epic Games.
Epic Games is
we
close
have
by, yeah.
We have Insomniac, who makes fucking Spider-Man in Raleigh. Like that. Think about it. We have Fortnite, we have Spider-Man, and we have the new Star Wars Outlaws and Avatar and all that. All that shit is here. So why can't we have one of the biggest gaming conferences, huh?
I gotta see how that one's gonna be. I'm very curious about that Outlaws game.
Hey man, Q2 2024, dog. But yeah,
that's gonna be a major. But yes, continue.
Got it. Here we go. PlayStation Plus game catalog for February: Need for Speed Unbound, The Outer Worlds, Tales of Arise, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and more. This is the new stuff in the PlayStation Plus catalog. So if you haven't already tried Need for Speed Unbound, which I do think is a very good game, there you go. Valhalla, it was cool. Outer Worlds, I keep saying it's everywhere. I have it on every platform. Why not get it on PlayStation 2? And Tales of Arise, actually it looks really good. So there you go. Lego Worlds is some fun. Never heard of Rogue Book a day in my life, but I'm sure it's probably good. And all this stuff comes out apparently February 20th. So right around a week from now. So that's awesome. I'm 100% on board with this. I love it. These are some good games. I have Valhalla for free from when I bought my 2070 Super. I played 20 minutes of it and never went back. Not because of any reason particularly, just because it's on the wrong Ubisoft account, and I have two accounts for Ubisoft, and it sent it to the wrong one. I don't even know how that happened, so I have to sign into the other one to do it. So it's a little confusing, but you know, these are some good games that are coming on the 20th. So once again, Game Pass could never. Let's keep going. Resident Evil free download available now for select players. Essentially, Resident Evil 2? No, Resident Evil 3. Yeah. Resident Evil 3 should be coming out on Game Pass, or should be out on Game Pass now, I want to say. Because today...
I gotta Google this one. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm
much like the original, blah, blah, blah. It should be Resident Evil 3. Because today's Valentine's Day, and you get to play as Jill Valentine. So shout out Capcom for having a sense of humor. They put this shit on Game Pass. So yeah, I might double check to make sure that's true. But that's what I was told. You downloading it? It's on there?
Resident Evil 3 for Windows on there.
There you go. Because you get to play as Jill Valentine. She's in the game. So now it's Valentine's Day.
Yesterday.
So they got it on there for Valentine's Day. There you go. Thank you, Capcom. So, you know, I got the little update. I meant to say that before, but hey, I'm here now. There you go. Shout out Capcom. Now I get every Resident Evil game free, so sometimes I miss stuff like this. Because, you know, I'm a Capcom creator. Shout out y'all. But yeah. Next thing, Catholic, cover your eyes. It's time for Dragon's Dogma. We're gonna show the official Archer Vocation trailer, which just came out.
Why does Catholic have to close his eyes?
He's trying to not have any spoilers for the game. Look at that. Falling back. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That looks so fun.
Fast.
Okay. Oh, all three. Let's go. What is that? Is that poison?
This game is only single player. That was quick. Slight work.
Oh shit. That was dope. Okay. Okay. What is that shit? I think I would have fun with the archer, not gonna lie.
Getting towards.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's still up. Okay.
Yeah, this shit fire. So, what do you think about that? Would you play the archer?
I mean, I'm a bow master.
Are you?
In my spare time.
Do you really?
Gaming, I'm a bow connoisseur.
You eat bows?
Mm-mm. I'm an archer.
Are you really? Show me your bow and arrow right now. Go get it.
I think it's classified as a weapon, so I will not bring that on stream.
You can't brandish it, but you can show it. That's a rule. I looked it up before.
I'll play it safe. I want people know.
Oh my gosh! Here we go.
Try to identify me when I'm out in the streets with my bow.
If I see a guy just walking down the street with a bow, that'd be put the money in the bag or what? Hey man, I said put the money in the bag. Put the money in the bag right now, huh? Put the money.
Man,
No,
we've all seen what's that movie? Marvel Avengers. We've seen what homie could do with the bow. Proper
I was more
arrows.
scared of Ronan when he wasn't using the bow and arrow. He had secret identity when he was whooping everybody's ass, and I'm just like,
He was
whooping everybody's ass, and I'm like, but you couldn't do that shit in the Avengers though? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man was going soft for the Avengers. Pause. Here we go. Next up, we got Atomic Heart trapped in limbo. Let's take a look at this. Mundfish.
The basis of creation, quantum entanglement, and the radio of the future are all great. Call it what you wish, but limbo is so much more.
Always.
Katya Nichayev, your wife, or I was in the past. I'm officially the first recon officer in the unnatural world.
Seems I even remember how pretty you are.
What is? Yeah, I can see being one of the games to go viral on Twitch just because of how wonky it is.
Okay.
Skeleton getting for you.
This shit is crazy, bro. Ugh. What the hell is it? A uterus?
What's going? When's this coming out? Available now? Oh my.
Yeah.
This feels like a dream of someone that's on drugs, respectfully. Some acid or something.
The devs are on mushrooms and it's cool. Soviet Candyland was not on my 2024 expectations for Atomic Heart. It's a furry human thing from one of those early tech demos. What the fuck? Yeah. Honestly, officer, I don't remember dropping acid before watching this game trailer. Yeah.
That's real. I'm a bit lost myself.
If only the whole game was like this. I love this game. Thank you, Mundfish. This is weird. This is very weird.
It is different.
Yeah. Even the trailer is full of stuttering. Wow. But yeah. So there's that. Yeah, that's all the information that I had this week. Interesting enough. Shout out Focus Entertainment, by the way, for giving me the code for Banishers. Banishers Ghost of New Eden so far has been great. Sucks that I've been absolutely busy these last few days trying to get everything together with this new car. Got some more work to do tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to see if I can still stream the game during the day. I'm gonna try. I don't know what time I gotta be back at the dealership to finalize everything, but trying to get it all worked out, man. But yeah, at some point tomorrow I will definitely stream. I will try, if I can, to stream in the morning. We will see. If I got to go early and get this stuff taken care of and then stream after that, maybe that's an option too. But I be getting trapped there, man. Shit be happening. They would sign this and then go here and then sign this and then I'd be like, God damn it. Then, oh, this other one came in. You want to try it? You test drive it, blah, blah, blah. Shit get out of hand real quick. But it is what it is. Man, also,
signing his life away.
Also, I started The Foundation tonight on Apple TV. So, yeah.
Let me look this one. I'm trying to remember which one that one is. I think it's the one I'm thinking of.
In space and shit.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay.
I
think I'm like on the second season. Yeah, it's good. It's
okay.
Definitely good. It's definitely a little bit weirder per se, but it's good.
I need something to hold me over. I got a free 3 months, and I'm on month 3 basically pretty soon. So I need to keep it going.
Got all the content.
Yeah, the fact that I can do that is kind of crazy. But yeah, anything else you wanted to discuss while we're here today?
I don't think so. Not off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of anything gaming related. I feel like there's something. I know something I'm missing. But let's look. You talked about that wild card of Xbox. I don't know if you care about the Apple Vision Pro. Looks all right.
Oh, wait a minute. I am missing something. Hold on. Where is it? There's one more thing I was trying to show. I don't think I sent the link in. Hold on.
Uh-oh. I
got the link right here. I'll send it to myself from my phone. I was just looking at this shit. I thought I had it. Something, because it was something that Ninja said, and I think he's on a roll. You know, he said he thinks that they're gonna go next generation of gaming and work on or focus on just the accessories. And I'm thinking that might be true. This is what I was looking at. They created a floating controller to celebrate Dune Part 2, which is coming out relatively soon. I think March, I want to say. By the way, if you didn't know, Dune Part 2 and what's his name? Timothy Chalamet, whatever his name is. He was a YouTuber, content creator, and did Xbox controllers and shit on his channel. He was known as a controller modder or whatever his name is. So yeah, there's that. He was just like me. But look, they created a floating Xbox controller. See, it floats. It's actually a floating Xbox controller. So that's pretty cool for Dune. Probably magnets or something. Yeah, you can make magnets kind of float. And then they also have this. You got the Dune Xbox Series X, where this is like the sun or with one of the planets, with the little planet there. And then this is like the little thing they was flying in. You know what I'm talking about? That shit crazy. Mm-hmm. That shit is actually 3/1/24. See, Shawty got that floating right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that shit look cool.
Magnets. Yeah, because they have like floating globes and plant holders, etc. So that makes sense.
So I don't know. If I was interested in buying an Xbox, I would probably get one like this. But now that they are definitely stupid, I'm just not gonna do it. But yeah, this shit looks cool. I thought this was cool. So if they do stuff like this, or, you know, for each one, get everybody like custom stuff or really focus on the customization.
Not enough.
I mean,
not enough. Too little.
If all they do is exclusives, I mean, accessories and stuff like that. If they go that route and still put out games that are for everybody, they could make some bread. If cause when Starfield dropped, they had the Starfield controller. You seen the Starfield controller, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they had like a Starfield Xbox and shit like that. If they did stuff like that, but for like PlayStation and Nintendo and stuff, that could be cool. But you know, you never know. But I just want to know what else they would do. I think they're gonna focus more on accessories because that's where they make the most money. Because right now the Xbox is also selling at a loss too. People forget they hit that price point because they were just trying to get a cheaper thing than Sony. They were really trying to stay on the low end as far as price goes, so they could compete. But they were actually losing money on building the console because of what's inside of it. So they're losing money on that, and then they're not recouping the money on games, and then the accessories aren't even really like needing to be replaced like that. So how are you making your money, Xbox? You're not. That's the key answer there. You're not. So this is a L, man. This is a L. L for Xbox. I think they could. If you made me the CEO right now, I could make some changes, and I think people would hate it at first, but then they'd be like, oh, it's just like everybody else. Like, just not necessarily kill Game Pass, but make Game Pass kind of like what EA is. But you have the trials and shit, and then it kind of gives you like a discount for going to buy the full version of the game. So at least you make some money back. That should have been what Game Pass was, and it should have absolved what you call it, EA Origins and Ubisoft Connect. It should have been absolved in that, where you get access to all those things, and then if you could eventually use that discount. Like, let's say you get 10 hours to play, and then you got to boom switch or pay for it, or you get the discount. So instead of it being like, I don't know, $70 for the game, if you got that shit, you try it for a little while, and then eventually you get like $45 for the game. You know what I'm saying? It's a discount. It would have been better. Maybe doing that shit would have given you promo codes every month for being a Game Pass member, subscriber, or whatever that you pay for. You could get promo codes like, hey, we got the new Doom controller coming out. You can get yours custom now. Go ahead and pre-order it at a store near you type shit. Like, they could have did so much more, but all they did was drop games and occasionally accidentally drop like Spider-Man Far From Home type shit, and that's it.
Yeah, discounts would be nice. Them having full games for including my price, that's nasty work.
So it's a bad model for them. But I guess they're making so much money off of Office 365 they can afford to bleed money. I don't know. Because now that it's a subscription, you know. People forget that. Microsoft as a whole is making bread. They used to sell discs for Microsoft Office. Everybody would get the disc and copy it over. Then once you had it forever, because it was always the standard version of it. But now they keep updating shit, and you have to pay the subscription. So now they're making buku bread, like crazy tons of money on this side, so they can afford to lose bread on the back end. For Xbox, it just gets absolved into the entirety of Microsoft. So they're more focused on the hardware. Plus, they're selling certain things like they should have their own. They should have had their own handheld. The ROG should have been Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I know it was Asus, it's ROG, but it should have been an Xbox handheld. To compete with Steam Deck, to compete with Switch, it should have been an Xbox.
Well, they'll be competing with themselves again, so that's difficult.
Not really, because it should have been seen as like the PlayStation Portal, where it was an accessory of the console.
Yeah, but they already fragmented themselves with that weaker Xbox. They're gonna try to do it again. Oh look, we know they'd be riddled with problems if they did that. Like, oh, it's not working right. It can't play 2K. Why?
I mean, they should have at least put out a cloud-based one by now. You have xCloud. Come out with the xCloud machine to go against the Logitech G Cloud or something. You know what I'm saying? Why you got these other companies doing this shit when you can do this shit? That would make more sense. Now you can play Game Pass wherever you want, and it doesn't fight at all with Series S. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make any sense. They're working with Neo and all these other companies. You're Xbox, bro. You're Microsoft. I just don't get it.
They're getting out the hardware game.
You can make them shits easy. They could have had the fake portal. Oh yeah, this is really Xbox Anywhere. I could take this shit with me on the go. And it's running a Snapdragon chip. I can also play Android games. But it really runs Microsoft on this.
Out the hardware game.
It's just dumb. It's dumb. It's really dumb.
Correct.
Makes no sense. But that's it. That's all we got for you guys today. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Lots and lots of news. A couple good betas and demos and stuff. Oddly, a lot of movie news. I forgot it's a gaming channel, but it's cool. It's cool. JK, we tied it all together. I don't know what's gonna happen next week, but if there's one thing I can guarantee, it's that Oz is gonna be late. So there we go. There we go. Game activity.
We're talking about gaming news. I mean, Apex Legends season 20 is out. I think they're talking about they're adding the 120 hertz to console, from my understanding. So more frames for y'all. But I think it's, from my understanding, maybe a little buggy. But
everything's always buggy when they first drop it.
So you got that. 2, I will keep forgetting to bring this up. X-Defiant is still coming out? Like, I thought they scrapped it completely. Now I'm seeing stuff talking about, yeah, we have release dates for March. I'm like, hold on a second. What do
it
y'all
was
mean?
delayed indefinitely, not necessarily canceled.
When I hear delayed indefinitely, I'm thinking it's gone.
I'm hoping that's not true because what you call it is delayed. Pragmata. I do still believe. So far, all the games that I've liked or thought were gonna be pretty good were pretty good. Helldivers 2, thought it was gonna be good, pretty good. Pal World, I called it a long time ago. Thought it was gonna be good. It's been pretty good. I am honestly thinking that X-Defiant is gonna be mid. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it could find an audience. It tried to find one before. I'm upset that Hyenas got canceled. I actually thought Hyenas could have made a big splash for a little while. Hyenas was actually solid, and the fact that they had the rights to use like the fake Sonic and Knuckles and shit, and Tails and Amy or whatever the girl was, I thought that was pretty cool. But they canned it, so got nothing. Also, I think I'm under NDA for certain stuff, so we're just gonna leave it there. Yeah, that's cool. So Skull and Bones just dropped. If that's your cup of tea, get it. Focus Entertainment definitely dropped that code on me for Banishers. Banishers is great. If you didn't see the intro, go back and watch it from the gameplay the other day. The intro was absolutely crazy. I wish I wasn't so tired. You can see it in my eyes. My eyes start getting droopy, man. I was calling, it was like, yo, I can't do it much longer, guys. I'm gonna have to end it because I was out all day, like 10 hours, and then I came home, ate, and then streamed. And the worst thing you can do right before streaming is just eat a big meal and then sit there because that shit is crazy. That thing hit you.
My body just working, trying to digest.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, man. So I'm gonna try to get some sleep tonight and do that. I'm probably gonna watch a couple episodes of Foundation, drink my juice, clean up a little bit, and then tomorrow I'm off, so I'm gonna try to make some shake if I can. Gotta go to the dealer to handle some business, but after that I should be set after tomorrow. So, yep, lots of stuff happening, things in the works. Gotta keep trying to get in contact with Crunchyroll. Gotta convince Oz to go back to streaming. Lots of stuff in the works, guys. Yeah, we're gonna leave that right there. That's it for me. What you got? Anything? You good?
All right, catch y'all next week.
There it is.
Y'all be easy.
Yes, sir. Later, bruvs. Peace.
There goes my hero.
Watch.